Scientology's Berlin Wall is going to fall. It is being weakened by the day, and it's just a matter of time. They do have enough money to hold on for quite a while, but when it comes to enslaving people, whether physically with walls, barbed wire, and guns, or whether you do it mentally with brainwashing and working on the weakest parts of a person's emotional and psychological makeup, eventually your system of control is destined to fail. And especially since the internet came on the scene, Scientology is getting exposed. Now, why would I compare the Berlin Wall with Scientology? Well, number one, I've been fascinated with totalitarian systems for a couple decades, more than a few decades. And I spent time in East Germany when the wall was still up. And I felt incredibly bad for the people that were stuck there in that horrible, oppressive system, because they were good people. And it was one of the most thrilling nights of my life when I turned on the TV and I saw that the Berlin Wall was coming down. So what does this have to do with Scientology? Well, it really fascinates me that Scientology is able to hold people in bondage, not quite as many at all, but they are able to hold people in bondage without a Berlin Wall, without a death strip, without all of the things that kept people in the Soviet bloc imprisoned. The thing is, Scientologists are imprisoned by their own minds. Yeah, sometimes they're at a Scientology facility with spikes on a fence going around, and the spikes face in to stop people from leaving rather than facing outward to stop people from breaking in. And the systems of control of Scientology are crazy, and it's not easy to leave. They will track people down, they will chase them down, they will even physically abduct them, at least I've heard, and bring them back to Scientology against their will. So there is some physical coercion, but if you were going to get across the Berlin Wall, you had to climb a 15-foot high plus wall, rounded on the top, kind of hard to get over. Then you had to drop down those 15 feet, oftentimes onto a bed of spikes. And then you had to run across, hoping not to trip a tripwire or step on a mine or get attacked by an attack dog or shot from one of the guard towers that were placed so close together that you could be simultaneously shot from two different guard towers while attempting to escape. And when you got all the way across that death strip, then you had to get over another 15-foot wall, drop down to the other side, and then you were free. Not many people were able to do that. In Scientology, you could just walk across the street, jump on a bus, and be free. You could call the Aftermath Foundation, and they will even help you get set up out here in the free world. So what's happening is that we have a situation where we cannot have a gradual transition. Yeah, we have the gradual dismantling of Scientology. More and more people are leaving all the time. But they do survive with huge donation by their so-called whales, the rich people who donate and keep Scientology buying real estate endlessly to justify their existence. But in terms of membership, it's going down, down, down. And there will come a day when it will all collapse. And that day, a lot of us here in Hollywood, California, are trying to speed up. We're trying to speed up the arrival of that day. It will be here. In the meantime, we have fun. We expose the bullshit that they stand for. And there's dancing and singing and partying on the street of Hollywood Boulevard to the music provided by Scientology.